Hello, hello. We are back with another BOGO today. The only difference is I only have 5 spots available. I have company coming today and I need to make sure that I'm done by like 4:30. So those spots are probably going to go quick. Go ahead and get your donation in because 5 is the maximum for today. You can go ahead and donate now if you'd like during the free readings. Hey Rashima, how are you? Amazing start. Hello. I see Kendra is here. Miss Lovely, Breezy's back. I hope you guys are having a great day. All right, guys, go ahead and post your questions and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, let's see. Miss Lovely says, my question is Jonathan going to ask me to be his girlfriend? I do feel like they are going to move ahead with this. We have the Chariots. Amazing start. Make sure you guys are posting the correct emoji. Your question might be missed if you don't have your keyword here. The girl I texted today is mad at me for what I said. Show me a yes or a no. I am getting a no. Amazing start. Breezy, will my finances improve next month? I am getting a no. You're holding on tightly to the money that you've got right now, and you're having to watch your expenses. I am getting a no. Ritu, you've got to make sure you're posting the correct emoji or keyword, okay? Red says JR will contact me this month for reconciliation. Show me a yes or a no for Reds. I am getting a yes. Well, S love me for SB. I am getting a no. There's delays here. Do you see Soul and I remaining friends after I leave my job? Show me a yes or a no for Kendra. I am getting a no. No at the bottom of the deck too. Pergati says, should I pitch in for the investment plan offered by S? Show me a yes or a no. I have a yes. Hello, Emma. How are you? SS is S angry on me now. Show me a yes or a no. I am getting a no, SS. Emma says, does my ex-Taurus still think about me? Show me a yes or a no for Emma. I am getting a yes, Emma. Purgati, I already answered you. Will I get a job within October month? Show me a yes or a no for Polly. Ooh, yes, good news coming to you. Oh my gosh, did the mic stop? Oh my goodness. Where did it stop at, guys? Okay, so it looks like, so Purgati definitely heard. Rupali, I had an 8 of Wands for you. News coming in quick. Good news coming in for you. Ritu, I got a yes, but I feel like they're not sure what exactly to do with that. I think that they're not sure how to approach you because I saw the 2 of Pentacles. Kevin, I got that they have maybe thought about it, but they're interested more in being friends with you right now. Sunny, I got a no for you on that one. 9 of Wands, I believe it was. They feel you're a bit guarded, so they can't really see past that at this time. And Purgati said, thank you, Luna. You always help. And I was just kind of telling you guys that, remember, when it comes to medical, legal, or financial readings, that I typically can only help you on a spiritual level. What you do with that information is totally on you. Mile blocks, I got a yes. Wheel of Fortune, which talks about divine timing. We can't rush it. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Does Fatima still love me? Show me a yes or a no for Sharia. Does Fatima still love me? I got a yes, Queen of Swords, but they're being cold about it, meaning they probably aren't really showing you. Shalak, will I get into a committed relationship with Vidisha within this year? I am getting a no, not that timing. Thanks, Kendra. Thank you guys for letting me know. Hey, Shalak, welcome back. Hey, positive vibes. I am doing well. Whoever come in Eliza Fatima's life next, will he be her future spouse? I am getting a yes, 8 of Wands. Ritu, my question was... Ritu, I did answer your question. I went back over it. Okay. You're welcome, Ritu. You're welcome, Kevin. You're welcome, Malblocks. You're welcome. Oh, hey, Schlock. I am doing well. Doing very well. Have a lot of fun plans tonight. I have a good friend I haven't seen in a while coming over. Good. Seems like everyone's doing good today. You're welcome, positive vibes. So sorry about the mute, guys. Macy says, should I stay friends with the Aries named Emily? Guys, we have about 3 minutes left on the clock. We have 5 BOGO spots open for the donation list. It's $15. You get 2 questions answered for the price of 1. I do have to hop off here in about an hour. So just make sure that if you guys are interested in getting on that list that you donate now. Macy, should I stay friends with the Aries named Emily? Ooh. I feel like this person's hard work. I feel like there's somebody that's just not easy to deal with. Like, I don't know if maybe things were really good in the beginning or you felt appreciated and celebrated and it just felt like a good match. But I feel like if you continue this, it's going to just be a challenge for you. So Spirit is giving me, it's probably best to just let this kind of fade out of your life. But of course, you have free will. It's up to you to decide. But it just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like a no. Pumpkin. Oh no, Rose Babe, not Pumpkin. If I detach completely from my child's father, will my love life improve? Please show me a yes or a no for Rose Babe. I am getting a yes. King of Wands. Maybe there's a King of Wands coming for you. Hi, Queen. How are you? Queen says, new here. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you guys have a yes or no question you'd like to ask, we've got 1 minute left. And when that timer runs out, we move on. Nyla, yes. Queen, yes. Becca B. Tarot is in the house. If I use the music that I downloaded, will it get copyrighted on YouTube? Show me. Oh, immediately yes. Immediately yes. The people who want to be, I guess, like receive royalties on this, they're coming for it. So, you don't like the StreamYard music that much? Yeah, me either. Something that I did do a while back, like a long time ago, is I did 432 hertz music, and that seemed to do okay. But I don't know. You might hear something going on in the background in here right now, but I am using the StreamYard music. All right, so we're gonna answer these last couple of questions here, and then we're gonna move on to donations. I know, but you can add your own music. It just has to be, well, it just has to be royalty-free music. Does LS have a girlfriend? You could make your own music. What's that app that makes music on Apple products?
GarageBand.
GarageBand. You could make one. Nyla says, does LS have a girlfriend? Show me a yes or a no for Nyla. I am getting a no for you, Nyla, but he may be playing the field with the double card coming out. Rashima, is it your birthday today? I think you said it was in October. Will the rest of my birthday be enjoyable? Show me a yes or a no for Rashima. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. Good things coming to you. Queen, can I trust my cousin's sister HK? No. Goes to StreamYard and deletes it. Oh gosh. There you go. Hello, Luna Moon. How are you? Good to see you. Nicole Frank, the free list is closed. Are you new here? Let me see if you're on my list. Yeah, you're new here, so I'll go ahead and answer your question. Nicole Frank, will I get engaged in year 2034? Will I get engaged in year 2034? Show me a yes or a no for Nicole. I'm getting a yes. It looks like Meg is also new to me. If anyone donated, let me know because I haven't confirmed anything yet. Meg, will I ever hear from the Leo again? You're welcome, Queen. Will I ever hear from the Leo again? Right now I'm getting a no. If it does feel more like a maybe, it feels like there could be some postponement or delays when it comes to communication with the Leo. Right now it just feels like they're kind of closed off. They're not seeing your side. They're kind of just in their own other dimension, their own other world. So I'm leaning towards a no right now. Oh, Rashima says, yay, Wheel of Fortune. You're welcome, Rashima. Hello, I Speak. How are you? You're welcome, Nyla. You said it's strange. I don't see notifications on your channel. Boo. That's rude. I still get notifications myself when I'm live. But I do have it connected to my email. And my email notifications goes to my phone itself, like my lock screen and stuff. So I saw, Nicole, that you said 2023 instead. The card that I got for you was a Page of Cups, which talks about synchronicities, and it talks about things happening and being divinely orchestrated and believing in the impossible. I also truly believe that Spirit understands the question that you're trying to ask. Even if you gave me the wrong typo, I feel like Spirit answered the question the way that you were asking it. So you can have confidence that I am leaning towards a yes, even though the year has changed. You're not feeling well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you been able to relax at all today? Did you have to work? Yeah, the weather changing certainly will do it to you. Sorry, Gabby. Actually, Gabby, it looks like you're new here, so I can still answer a question for you. Let me know if you have a question for me. It's a yes or a no. Yay! I told you. I told you I think he's fine. He lost his phone. I told you it was some type of life inconvenience that is making it difficult to communicate with you. Something that just happens, right? Kendra donated. Kendra, I'll confirm that. You can go ahead and ask your question whenever you're ready. Is it possible to send you private information for my reading, maybe with an email? Absolutely. LunaAffinity@yahoo.com, or you can WhatsApp me, Luna Moon. I think we've already talked on there before, or Etsy, whatever you want to do. Becca. Aw, I know the music is pretty boring. Yes, Kendra. You can post your question. I think I said that a few minutes ago, but I'm a little behind on the chat. Okay, sounds good, Luna Moon. Okay, Luna Moon, you got it. It looks like we've got 3 spots open. 3 spots open on the list. So the guy's soul, I think he's into me. He's a worker at the job. I'm leaving. Can I know his thoughts and feelings and actions? Let's see. Spirit, can you please show us thoughts, feelings, and actions from Soul to Kendra? All right, so let's go thoughts and feelings first. Thoughts and feelings. So he for sure feels like a lot of excitement around you. He thinks you guys work well together. Let's see what his actions are. Thanks, Little Moon. I truthfully, Kendra, think he's probably just going to let it go. Like, I think he's just going to let you go. I don't know. Like, I think, I just don't see him necessarily being the person that's like, keep in touch. I feel like your intuition is right, Kendra, about maybe some interest in your direction, just because we do have the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like he probably feels like if you guys had more time together, that maybe it could develop into something, but I think he's just seeing it for what it is at face value. I speak said, hey, Luna's boyfriend in the background.
Don't mind me, just dying.
He said, don't mind me, just dying. Like I said, I'm coughing today too. Aw. But I have Kendra the 10 of Wands here, and this talks about watching someone walk away from you or like an ending coming your way. I don't know. There's something in me that makes me feel like he hopes you guys run into each other again. But as far as actions, I don't necessarily see him taking the leap. I don't see him, I don't know. I think he's just letting you do your thing and saying it is what it is. The 9 of Pentacles is like an independent, singular energy, very solitary. And so in his actions, he's not showing me that he is looking to hook up, date, explore something new, explore a relationship, anything like that. There could be some shield around you, Kendra, that puts off this, that you need to focus on yourself. I truly feel like for the longest time you said, I don't want guys. I'm not interested in guys. I want to talk about work. I want to talk about my career. You know what I mean? For the longest time you were saying that. And by saying those things so often, so frequently, I truly feel like universe is like, okay, got you. Like, I'm not going to put any person in your way. The things that we think, the things that we say really do hold power in our own personal experience. And so it's very possible that universe is saying, hey, you want to focus on your career? Okay, well, we need to get you out to LA. You need to get a job, find a way to support yourself, build that stability, and focus on going on auditions and things like that. So, I mean, it's very possible that it's like you're constantly in almost situations or possible situations and peaks of interest and things like that, but it never really goes anywhere because that's not your focus at this time. So it could just be that. I just feel like when people see people just vibing, just totally in their own element, they feel like they're aligned and things like that. I just don't feel anyone wants to disrupt that. And maybe they just feel like they see you just kind of doing your thing. And I truthfully feel like he does have hope that you guys will run into each other again, but I just don't see him necessarily making the move to ensure that that happens. But he does enjoy your company. He does like being around you. I see like a lot of laughing. It's kind of interesting because the Fool and the Death is right here. So this talks about new beginnings and this talks about endings. It's almost like it stopped before it started. He enjoys working with you, being around you. Three of Pentacles talks about socialization and friends. And, maybe there was potential there for something more, or he considered it. But I feel like, truthfully, it just hasn't been enough time in each other's presence, recognizing that energy and being able to do something with it before you're now going to leave. And so he's very much like, okay, it is what it is. Like, maybe one day we'll run into each other again. But I don't feel like he's well enough attached to the outcome or attached to the idea of you or that to where it's enough motivation for him to even do anything with it. I feel like, if he is thinking long term, if he is thinking possible romantic interest, this is relatively new that he has been brought into his focus. This is something new that he's realized about himself when it comes to you. And truthfully, I think he just sees you being career focused. You're focused on the bag, you're focused on getting your money. And I think he also is in that same space and just very much trying to do the right things that's going to set you up long term. You said might be for the best. I got you. It might be for the best. Yeah, we're really funny together. Yeah, I mean, he definitely enjoys being around you. The Hierophant is here, which talks about feeling a likeness with someone, a kinship with someone, feeling like you guys are very similar, maybe have common interests or similarities in your humor and things like that. So it's like you find common ground with this person when it comes to this card. And so he's definitely seeing that for sure. The bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, which talks about someone just, again, being very much in their element, just going with the flow. They could catch eyes of people. They're very unique, very different, march to the beat of their own drum. So it's not like he's not noticing these things about you. I think it's just, it just started too quickly before it's now stopping. And I don't think that there's been enough time with this realization. You know what I mean? If there is some kind of interest in you, which I feel there could be, a peak of interest, possibly some kind of spark that's been lit, it's a very recent. And so I feel like if you were going to stay or able to stay, he might want to see kind of where it leads. But he seems to like things very organic, not forced. He seems to kind of naturally unfold, it seems. And so to him, it's just kind of like, oh, well, oh, well. Yeah, he's very laid back. Yeah, I can sense that. It's the Gemini. The Gemini in him, whether he has that placement or not, it's just kind of someone who just kind of sits back, likes to have fun, likes to banter, likes to, communicate and expand their mind, but they're not the kind of person to force the situation or even take the lead even. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like he is the type of person too that can kind of get along with anybody as well. He's a good time, good vibe. Because the King of Swords talks about being able to kind of be flexible with who you are and kind of get along with all walks of life. And that paired with the Hierophant card just makes me think that. No way. Eliana, didn't I say by November? Ooh, that's crazy. Thank you for telling me. I'm very happy for you. All right, so Kendra's second question says, what can you expect in my acting and modeling career the rest of the year? The rest of this year, 2022. Yeah, you said laugh my ass off. Yes. I was like, okay, I need to tell her. I am very excited for you, Eliana, because I know that it was kind of touch and go there for a while. You weren't really sure how things were going to play out. So I'm happy to hear that. It's been a long time coming. Sarah, can you please tell me what Kendra can expect in acting and modeling the rest of the year? What blessings are coming her way? Oh, is that card going to come out? I'm like hearing circuit board. Is that, what is that? Is that like where like things connect with one another and create like energy or something? Like, hold on, let me Google. Why am I getting that information? I'm hearing that for your. Is a medium used in electrical and electronic engineering to connect electronic components to one another in a controlled manner. This allows signals to flow freely so each part of the device can communicate with all the others. It almost feels like networking. Like a circuit board, you know, where you have all these connections now. Because this literally talks about connections, connecting things so they communicate with each other. I'm getting like a very literal image and okay, let me see if I can dig into this a little bit more. I know, Kendra, me too. I was like, oh, what? Circuit board. I'm also hearing like mother, maternal. So there's an avant-garde element to this reading, which feels very, an avant-garde is like, you know, very out there, very eccentric, very unorthodox, non-traditional. So it kind of feels like you're going to be a part of a project that's like either unique, hasn't been done, or maybe like with what you're wearing, what you're doing. It could be either in acting or modeling, but it just feels very like new. And I'm hearing circuit board. My assumption is just because it talks about the connections that are needed to produce something, to produce power, to produce current. And it feels like more like networking or connection that you are going to gain, connections you're going to gain before the end of the year. You've never heard of that before, Linneman? I do feel like there's an element of right place, right time. And I think up until this particular thing happens, you're going to feel at times disappointed because you don't see anything in the works. I feel like you feel your best when things are working for you, when things are in momentum, when you know, okay, I'm working on a project, and you want things to like kind of domino effect. And so I feel like you can get really down on yourself if you don't really have anything working for you. But Spirit is saying like that's probably how you're going to feel just before this big thing happens. And I think that it's going to click for you, Kendra, when this happens. You're going to go, this is what I've been waiting for, this is what I've been wanting to do. And now I know I can trust Spirit, I can trust the universe, I can trust that I'm going to get what I want, because when I felt very low, suddenly I was given what I have been looking for and waiting for and wanting. And it's going to give you a whole new faith and belief system. I definitely see you working with multiple people on a project where there may be children involved. This is not just a plan. Right now, I think it's a plan, but this is a project that actually is gearing up to get going soon. Like, it's in its beginning stages right now. Like, this script itself, or the clothes, or whatever might still be being made at this time. But it is going to go from a 2 of Wands to a 3 of Wands, meaning it's going to go from a concept to an actually being executed, actually like being moving forward, in a very tangible sense. Yes, Lena, absolutely, you can donate. $15 to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. It's in the pinned comment, and you get 2 questions with that. It's almost still in like a cultivating research stage. I feel like they're going to bring you on fairly early, but this is something that's in the works right now. And I feel like you are going to at least hear about it, maybe not be working on it, but hearing about it before the end of the year. I actually see this person here like sewing, knitting. So it could be fashion. It could be related to that. Like costumes, or like what you wear for modeling. I'm having a hard time picking up which one it is, but yes, Kendra, please keep doing that. Keep networking, keep getting yourself out there, keep going on auditions. Like, as much as you can, make that the priority, make it the priority. This is the card at the bottom of the deck, and it talks about being celebrated and publicly recognized by someone and traveling. But the 6 of Wands is literally like she's on a stage right here, which I know that's not really your thing. You're not like stage theater, but I don't know what this is. Maybe receiving an award? I don't know. An award. There you go, Kendra. All right, girl. Thank you for your donation. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Luna Moon. Oh, Becca, I just saw that you said you did a type session last night. How did it go? Hey, Kendra, can you do me a favor and close down my list? I actually, since the donations are coming in slowly, after Lena, I'm going to have to close my list down. Because we're getting close to time here that I got to run. I'm reading it now, Luna Moon. All right, Luna Moon, I got it. So I think that it's very important, Luna Moon, that you, if you haven't already, go back to the last reading that I did for you and like kind of rewatch that, because I feel I'm hearing that this is still the case. This is still the plan. The plan is still to leave the situation. Nothing has really changed in that regard. Can you tell me, Luna Moon, have they had the conversation yet? Or are they going to in the future? Has it already happened? Okay, so they did. Okay, he's still settled in his plans. I think it's still a matter of the logistics of it all, but he still feels convicted. I would agree with you that he isn't necessarily, he's a kind person. He doesn't want to be mean or rude or invalidate someone's feelings. But he's ready to go. He's ready to get out of there. He's ready. He feels like, and I don't mean to sound harsh, but he feels like the situation with this other person is ruined. Like there's no coming back from what they have been through. And so he feels like there's no repairing, there's no fixing. I feel like he has love for this person, but only just due to the history that they have going on. I don't feel at all that, I feel like he's being sympathetic, but I don't feel like this is changing his mind or changing the outcome of the situation. If you look at these two, this is them, and one person's looking this way and the other person's looking this way. They're not even looking at each other. Both of their eyes are closed. Like he's off doing his own thing, they're off doing their own thing. I feel like he is trying to do this wisely because he doesn't want to have complications. I feel like if he is able to do this amicably, then he's not going to run into many issues, hiccups, problems, because I think that this other person, they have the tendency to be petty. They have the tendency to take things the wrong way, or if they don't get their way, to just be really immature about things. And I think that he's trying to avoid that, but he is at the point where he wants the life that he wants, and he really isn't in the mindset of being persuaded. I feel like, oh, and as I literally was about to say, I feel like he needs to communicate this with you, because I feel like you have your guard up a bit, and I feel like last weekend they had it love like he has for me, or because he's the mother. Because he's the mother, or she's the mother, I'm sorry, because she's the mother of the kids. This is sympathy, this is empathy, this is really not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but there's no romance here. There's no, it's compassion is what it is. It's a very, I'm just trying to not hurt you in this situation. And I think part of it is selfish, because he wants things to go smoothly. He wants this to settle smoothly, and he doesn't want to deal with her being immature. But I also feel like he is trying to be compassionate about the situation. But I feel like he feels like what they had, like their situation, that's done. It's ruined, basically. There's no coming back from it. It's like, I just don't feel, I feel like he knows he'd be unhappy if he even considered it. I think that he's too much interested in this dream life with you that you have going on, that he wants to keep it that way. Yeah, so like he's in the mindset of listening to his heart. Okay, so a lot of the times he was very pragmatic in his approach, in the way he handles things, in the way he deals with things. And I think now he's finally listening to his gut. He's listening to his intuition, his heart, the things that he knows are going to make him happy. They have tried to make this work too many times to count, that I just don't think he has true interest in even going back there or exploring that again. I feel like he's more so interested in how do I get to where I want to be with Luna Moon? How do I get to that point without causing big commotion and many problems? Because I think that he is worried about how she is going to act, how she is going to react. They're not looking at each other. They're very cold with each other. No one's looking at each other here, meaning that they have their backs to each other. They're in a very, like, I don't know, it's not a very good energy, but I think that he is trying to be nice about it, even though at this point he doesn't necessarily care to be nice. He's just doing it so that way things can be easier when it comes to, I guess, the separation or whatever. Have you talked to him since they had a conversation? He's very worried about it, and I think that he has a lot of variables to consider. He has the kids to worry about. He wants to know how they're going to react. If they don't get what they want, are they going to key his car? Are they going to, like, burn his clothes? Are they going to, like, make the, if there's a court involved, get a lawyer? Like, are they going to make his life more complicated, so to speak? He feels like he has to be very delicate here, for selfish reasons, also for compassion. But I feel like he's very worried about how this other person's going to handle things moving forward. And so he's just trying to do his best to just make this as like non-turbulent as possible. So the fact that he's still communicating with you, he's still talking to you about like life and connecting with you and things like that, he hasn't gone completely silent, is more confirmation for you so that you know that he's still interested in this. I do personally believe that the situation he has with this other person is their business, because that's the life that they had prior to anything that's going on now. However, I do feel like to give you reassurance that he's still moving forward would be nice. I do feel like he needs to communicate that with you and kind of keep you in the loop of to what the plan is. He has a lot of balls in the air. He's very much juggling a lot at this time and just trying to make sure everyone, including himself, and this ends happy. You know, this ends in a good way. Is there a second part of that I can answer for you? Or did you have a second question? You can let me know in the chat or on WhatsApp. It's up to you. Kendra, do you know if Lena ended up donating? It doesn't look like they did. So that's okay. Okay, so let's pull out the deck that you really love, since it's about you guys, and see what information I can get. All right, Spirit, can you please tell me how this will affect the connection with Luna Moon? What is the next step here? Will this affect their connection? What will the next step be? Girl, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. What's going to happen next? New love, new emotions, new feelings for one another, romance, passion, chemistry, intensity, sexual desire, union, relationships, love, attraction. What's going to happen next? Do I need to go on? Magician, manifestations coming through. The things that you guys wanted and have dreamt about are coming to you. How will this affect the connection? What will happen next? How will this affect the connection? Ooh, so much passion. I feel like you guys are going to feel free. The Page of Wands talks about freedom, being a free spirit, marching to the beat of your own drum, and that's what you guys have wanted. You don't want to have to keep things under wraps all the time. You want to be able to talk about it, right? You want to be able to be out in public with one another. Oh gosh. I see, like, I think you guys are going to be, I feel like y'all are going to have sex pretty quickly. Like, not to get into too much detail, but this feels very out of this world, exciting. Like, look, this person's hanging upside down. Your burdens are coming to an end with the 10 of Wands. Okay. Let's see. I feel like this person that was scorned, this other person, this Queen of Swords, they are going to probably not handle this very well. And I feel like you and him need to protect your energy from this person. Stay within your bubble. If that means you can't go public right away, that's what you need to do. But I feel like you guys need to, they say hell hath no fury like a person scorned, right? So I feel like if they feel betrayed, they feel like some shadiness and some sneakiness was happening around them, then they likely are not going to handle this very well. He's going to make sure this other person is out of his life. However, I'm like a little nervous right now. Like I feel like I don't necessarily feel like he's going to let that come in between you and him, but I feel like it definitely is something to be like aware of and on alert of, because I feel like she's just going to make this a very difficult situation. You said, I think it's a bit hard for me because currently only our best friends know about our relationship. Yeah, and I think that it's probably for the best that it stays that way for just a little while longer, just to not rub it in anyone's face, but only for selfish reasons, because I feel like this person's going to make y'all's life very difficult. He's trying to move away from them, right? He's trying to move away from her. However, he still has ties to her. He still has, you know, the family, he has finances, whatever else. And so I feel like if she knows about you too soon, it's going to be very difficult for her to handle that. However, I do feel like he may have already told her. I don't know. I feel like it's up to him to tell her, but I feel like he may have already told her. Because otherwise they may think that there's still a chance or still a possibility here. And I'm trying to like not say too much because I know this is a very private reading. But like that's what I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense, because you said, what does this mean? So I hope that makes sense. I just feel like they're not going to handle this very well. They are not him. He'll handle things fine. But this other person, I feel like she's going to make y'all's life difficult if she feels like her nose is being rubbed in the connection, in the relationship. Yeah, I absolutely see that. And the reason why I feel like he is going to end it, and I feel fairly certain about that, is because there's so much new energy here for you that it's like you guys, your relationship with one another, it can't be destroyed. And the Aces talks about new beginnings. It talks about like new feelings, new excitement, new potential. And those cards wouldn't be here, especially the Magician, saying that you have the power here in this situation. Those cards would not be here at the beginning of your reading if this was not something that he was planning on doing. So yes, I am like as certain as I can be that he is ending things with her. And I do feel like he may have already mentioned you as well, or that might be his plan in his back pocket to let this person know that things are really done. It is hard stuff coming his way. I will say that for sure. I feel like he knows how to handle it though. I feel like it's important for you to just trust that he knows what he's doing and he knows how to handle this person because he knows them very well. And he will make sure that you guys are happy. I feel confident in that. You're welcome, Luna Moon. Thank you for the donation. And Kendra, if you're still around, thank you so much for your help today and answering people's questions. Luna Moon, you too. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the day. I believe the day, because I have some company coming over here in the next 5 minutes. So I will see you guys around. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye. You're welcome, Luna Moon. Bye.